Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is MS Collections. In today's tutorial, we'll be learning how to sew a princess cut pattern. Okay, yes, and I'll also be showing us how I attach this flap design to the dress. Okay, it's very simple. If this is what you're interested in, please subscribe to the channel, like, share the videos, and turn on your notification bell so you get notified when I drop new videos. Okay, so let's move right into the video. Okay, so here I have my pattern cut. I've already cut my pattern out on my fabric. And just in case you do not know how to draft a princess cut, it's on my channel. So just go ahead and search for how to draft a princess cut bustier pattern, and you have that right in. So I cut this flap with my fabric and I turned it already. So as you can see, I also have my lining. I've joined my lining, so I'll be showing us how I joined the fabric, and the same method is the same you use for your lining. So this flap that I cut, I just made sure it had the same, I folded my center piece into two and placed on the fabric. I got the same V line, and from the V line I just marked the size I want. Okay, so you mark the size you want. I think I use about 3 inches on both sides plus hemming allowance. So I just marked 3 inches round down to the end of the center piece, and I cut it out, and that's how I came about this shape. Okay, so in all, when you're cutting this flap, ensure that the neck is the same. So I cut it for the main fabric and the lining. I went ahead to sew it and turn separately before attaching on my princess cut pattern, and you can see that I attached it before turning the lining. Okay, so over the next up I have my breast, my bustier. That's the side piece of my princess cut. I'm going ahead to join it. Just watch the video carefully and see how I'm joining it. Now when you're joining this, you have to be very careful and ensure that your allowance is equal. Ensure that the patterns are aligning. So you don't want to make any mistakes. You don't want to, if you're using half inch, use half inch all the way. If you're using quarter inch, use quarter inch all the way. As you can see, I use quarter inch allowance. I like using quarter inch allowance when I sew the bustier pattern. It gives me what I want, but you can use half inch depending on what you want and the allowance you have. Okay, so you can see this. Look at our bustier pattern, our bustier coming out fine already. So go ahead, place the two pieces together and sew carefully, ensuring that you are consistent with your sewing and the allowance. Now you can see I've also gone ahead to use a breast pad for my princess cut bustier. So it's very simple. Just ensure that it's in no particular order. Trust me, just ensure that the breast pad, you put it around the bust area. So as you can see, for the center piece, I just put it like half. Sometimes I don't even allow it to go down. I can just put it along the bust area and the under bust area. Just ensure your breast pad covers that area, and you don't want it to reach up to the neck. Okay, so this is what we have, guys. We've gone ahead to join, and whatever you do for your fabric, do for your lining. Okay, yes. So can you see our breast is already out? Look at what we have here. The bust is shooting. And one thing I like about my method of cutting princess cut bustier is that you have the contouring ensures that your bust comes out really nice. It comes out really nice. So okay, so I'm going ahead to notch and do the same thing for the other part. Notch your dress carefully. Ensure that you don't notch beyond the thread. Don't notch beyond what you've sewn. Okay, so you don't have to redo it. So that's it, guys. Next up I have this breast bulb, and this breast bulb is what I use to iron my bustier patterns. This is actually handmade. They are already made, and you see they're in different sizes. So I had actually made this breast bulb some years back, although I wasn't the one that made it. I actually paid somebody to do it for me, but it was actually done by stuffing so many pieces together, and I really don't know. So they stuffed so many pieces together with the hairstay. They use the hairstay to wrap. Trust me, it's a process that needs a lot of strength. Okay, so like I said, they come in already made, and just in case you can't do it yourself, or you can't find someone to do it for you, you can get them. They are very efficient for bustier patterns, and they're in different sizes. So this smaller size is when I want to work on a single side of the bust, and the bigger size is when I want to work on both busts together. Okay, so yes, so that's what I'll be using to iron my my princess cut bustier. So I have this on the table. I've placed this bustier dress on the bigger size. I placed it on the bigger size just because I wanted to use the longer part. Okay, when I get in the middle of the bust, I actually use the smaller one, so I don't lose my bust, the bust contour. I don't lose it when I'm done ironing. And if you watch me carefully, I'm just opening up that allowance that I notched, open it up carefully and iron with a lot of heat. A steam iron is advisable, and just in case your iron is not steam like mine, you can sprinkle water and iron to ensure that everything lies nicely. Okay, yeah, so this is it, guys. Do this carefully for both busts, and this you can also join the back piece like so. And when you're done joining the back piece, do well to notch and iron. Only that the back piece, you will not need the breast bulb. I call it the breast bulb. I don't know what it's called in your area wherever you're watching, but for me, I call it the breast bulb. That's what we call it here. So the back piece, you do not need the breast bulb because it's kind of straight. There's no bust at the back. So I love to do this for all my joinings. When I'm joining bustier patterns, they ensure that they look very flat in front and they look steady and set. Okay, yeah, so this is it, guys. Probably I'll do a video showing you how to pad a bustier, just in case you do not want to use the breast pad. You can also pad. I may just upload that video anytime soon, so I really advise you turn on your notification bell so you get notified when I upload my videos. I really drop amazing content, and this is it, guys. We are done. Okay, so this is what the dress looks like. I'm already done. Now can you see, after all that, I just went ahead to turn my lining, use the lining just to sew your half cut, the way you normally do it. And can you see, it looks like one piece. The flap is attached to the dress without any, looking neat. Okay, without any without it looking haphazard. It's just looking neat, and that's the simple process of ensuring you have your perfect bustier in place. Okay, I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, please do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to like, do not forget to share, and turn on your notification bell so you get notified. So see you in my next video. Bye.